Hey there, Ruthie here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing my top 10 tips on how to boost your milk supply and maintain it. Plus, I have a new product that I put through the test and gave it my full Ruthie review, so make sure you stick around. I'll have a timestamp below in the description if you want to jump straight to the review, but I don't think you're going to want to miss these tips. Tip number 1 is to make sure you pump every 2 to 3 hours when possible. Now, let's say you are nursing your baby, but you're trying to boost your supply. In that sense, my recommendation is go ahead and feed your baby whenever they are hungry, but then right after you feed them, go ahead and try to pump for an extra 10 to 15 minutes. Now, in the beginning, you may not get any milk during those pump sessions, and that's totally normal. By pumping additional after your baby is done feeding, you're telling your body to make more, and that will ultimately produce more milk. So if you are away from your baby or not nursing your baby, I recommend that you try to pump every 2 to 3 hours for no longer than 30 minutes. I oftentimes see these moms who will pump for 45, 1 hour. And moms, why are you doing that to yourself? Thank goodness I have the Spectra S1 that has a 30-minute limit, so I will never pump more than 30 minutes. Tip number 2 is to set a consistent schedule and stick to it as best you can. My baby will typically wake up around 6 to 6:30, and I would nurse them, let's say at 6:30, and then as I'm getting ready for work, I will go ahead and pump some more just to collect anything that's left. It also covers the morning commute. Then as I get into the office, I try to pump first thing when I get in so that I can deal with all the morning meetings, and then I would pump around lunchtime. And then I think the trickiest one is that 3 p.m. pump session. And so I would really make sure I blocked it on my schedule. And even if meetings changed, I was able to kind of play around with that 30-minute window. And then I would come home, I would immediately nurse my baby. Tip number 3 is to add an extra pump session. I like to add this session at night. So after the baby goes to bed, a few hours later, before I go to bed, I will go ahead and pump one more time. And that extra milk really helped me for the next day and just to tell my body that I need to be producing a little bit more. Tip number 4 is to massage while you pump. As a first-time mom, I didn't even know that this was a thing you're supposed to do, but it makes such a huge difference. I would get so many extra ounces whenever I was massaging my breast while pumping. I was super excited when Lilu reached out to me to try out the Lilu Massage Pumping Bra and to give you all my review about it. So thank you, Lilu, so much for sending this to me. I did get a chance to try out this product for free. However, this video is not sponsored in any way, so I am gonna break down the things that I like and the things that were not my fave to you all. And the best part, Lilu did send me a promo code that I will display right here, and I will have in the description bar below. So if you are interested in trying this product out, make sure you use that code for $20 off. First off, the thing I really like about it is its adjustability. You can adjust the sides around your body as well as the straps at the top. It really allows you to get into your true comfort zone. So I love that. I remember pumping at work, closing myself off in the nursing room, getting completely undressed and crossing my fingers that no one will walk in. Yes, the door was closed, but I would still stress about it. Well, with this, you don't need to do that. It clips into your nursing tank. That's right. Now, outside of the comfort, let's talk about what you actually get out of it. So what you do, this bra, you hook it up, you'll put your flanges on, you'll start your pump, and then as soon as you have your let down, then you want to go ahead and press the massage function. I just think it works better that way. It will just start massaging your breast, and you can definitely adjust it to your comfort level. So I put this bra to the test for about a week with at least 1 pump session per day. So I was able to pump with it, I think about 8 times total so far. You're gonna get an extra letdown with this bra. So before I would be pumping for anywhere between 20 to 25 minutes, and I would probably get about 2 letdowns. With this bra, I was getting a third. which was totally awesome. That extra letdown definitely led to more milk. So on average, I was getting anywhere between 5 and 6 ounces when I was pumping just without the bra. And with it, I was consistently getting 7 to 8 to maybe over 8 ounces of milk. Now let's talk a little bit about the things that are not my fave. Number one is there is a little bit of a weight to it. So it's not just a material, there is, the pump inside. It's not crazy amount of weight, but you do feel it a little bit. So you are gonna wanna go ahead and sit down while you're pumping. I wouldn't say this is as portable and mobile friendly. If I was going into an office and working from an office, I would probably bring this every day. But if I had to travel for work, I may reconsider bringing this along just because any extra weight does make a difference. These straps on the sides, as cute as they are, for me, I just needed a little bit more support on the side for my breast. But hooking it up to the nursing tank really took care of that for me. A few other things about this bra, it does charge just through a regular kind of USB thing, and it takes about 2 hours to charge, and then you get about an hour and a half of charging. You can still use this while it's charging, so if you are running low, just plug it in. And then regarding noise, when I was using my Spectra, I wouldn't say that I could hear it over it. It was just kind of muted by the noise of the pump. Overall, I was really impressed, and I'm gonna continue enjoying this product, so thank you so much. Now, I will say, when I first heard about it, I questioned kind of the price tag on it, and would this be something that I would personally pay for? But then I realized us moms are willing to buy our kids the latest strollers and spend whatever we need to on their utensils and sippy cups and clothing and whatnot. How come when it comes to ourselves we cheap out? Especially because this tool is gonna help you make more milk for your baby. And so with that, I think that I would spend the money to go ahead and purchase such an item because of the positive results that I have seen from it. And also this is FSA/HSA reimbursable. That is my Lulu review. Let me know in the comments below if you try it. Definitely make sure you use my promo code to get $20 off. And thank you again, Lulu, for sending this to me. Tip number 5 is all around power pumping. Let's say you're seeing your milk supply suddenly go on a downward trend, or you're trying to boost. One of the things that you can introduce is a power pumping hour. This should not be intended to be used on a regular basis. This is kind of, you use it for a few days and then you come back to your normal supply. So go ahead and grab your favorite Netflix, some snacks, sit down and get comfy. Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and hook yourself up and pump for about 20 minutes. So make sure you set a 20-minute timer and then turn off your pump and give yourselves 10-minute break. Then you will go ahead and pump for 10 more minutes, rest for 10, and then do your last pump of 10 more minutes at the very end. And so collectively in that hour, you have pumped for 40 minutes, but you've given your body 2 10-minute breaks. If I was seeing my milk supply go down, this is one of those things that I would do for my nighttime pumping session. Tip number 6 is to double check your pump parts. These items are intended to be replaced on a regular schedule. I'll have a link in the description on approximately how often you should change them. Are the valves closed shut, or are they starting to get a gap in them? Are your tubes nice and clean? And also the flange size. Often this is the #1 cause for women to make less milk, is really that flange is not fitting correctly. Tip number 7 is all around supplements. Now, I've seen lots of ads all over Instagram and Facebook claiming to significantly boost your supply, and I would be a little skeptical of those things. Now, I'm not going to tell you that these items will make a huge difference, but they have made a little bit of a difference for me. Number 1 is this traditional medicinal organic mother's milk tea. I really like this tea. I like the flavor of it, but it also has some ingredients that can definitely help boost your supply. And then the other one is this Herb Lore Nursing Tincture Morning Blend. I would take some drops of this and put it in my water or any kind of other drink. It actually makes a big difference, to the point that this time around, where my supply was much better, I actually had to stop this because it was boosting my supply just a little too much. Supplements take me into tip number number 8 that is all around your diet and just food in general. There's lots of articles out there and information that say these are the top 10 foods that really make a difference. And while sure, oatmeal probably makes a difference and fennel makes a difference, to me, my secret is protein. Once I started eating eggs and chicken breasts on a really regular schedule, I really saw my supply increase and kind of maintain its stability. And so I always try to incorporate a lot of those types of foods into my diet. So my tip number 9 is water. Always drink more water. I'm gonna make a water bottle that says, always drink more water. Will you buy it? Just kidding. Even if you think you're drinking a lot, drink more. And my last tip actually around items that can actually reduce your supply and that you should avoid. My go-to place is Kelly Mom, and you can double check any ingredient, any item, and they will let you know, is it safe while pregnant, while breastfeeding, and how does it impact your milk supply. Items like peppermint, some medications can have a significant impact, and you should monitor your alcohol intake because apparently that is correlated, but you also need wine to survive, so that one, I leave it up to you. I urge you to take a look at Kelly Mom and really make sure that everything that you're eating or taking via medicine or anything like that is not actually counteracting all of what you're trying to do to boost your supply. And so with that, those are my top 10 tips. I really hope that they help you get to whatever goal you're trying to accomplish. As always, if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe for more content like this on my channel. And if you are interested in the Lilu Massage Bra, go ahead and head to their website. I will have it linked down below. And make sure you use my promo code for $20 off. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.